Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my day-to-day, and we're going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. Some AI Dungeon 2. Hey, so today I hung out with Colin, Gerard, and Matt at my boy Colin's apartment. We played some Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and we played some Tekken 7. Overall, I feel like I had a fun time. Um, right now, Matt and I are like in like a weird place in our friendship. I'm still totally cool with Matt. I don't think Matt is totally cool with me. But we'll see how that goes over time. I feel like Matt and I will grow closer as friends over time. Um, but other than that, I did like a normal work day, still doing more like research, trying to make sure that I know how to use certain tools and programming languages and stuff like that in preparation for a project that I'm working on for my job. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I did today. I took out the trash, checked the mail, basic stuff. But let's get into the AI Dungeon 2. Let's actually start playing a game. Yo, Cowboy, yo, Sam White. Hello, everyone who is tuning in. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe. Yo, are you guys ready for some AI Dungeon 2? How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. I'm trying to find the whatchamacallit. I'm trying to find. Here we go. The live chat on my computer. Yo, Kratos! Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let me change it from top chat to live chat so I'll be able to see everyone's messages. Bum, ba, ba, da, dun, dun, dun. Let's see. So, Cowboy said hi. Sam White said was poppin'. Kratos said we still have yet to talk about pin testing. Well, we talked a little bit about it. I think I mentioned Social Engineering Toolkit is probably one of my favorite tools from Kali if you want to try and find something to play around with that can get you results fast. Cowboy then said, me, me, me. Then Sam White said, I'm doing good. I just want to be a squid. You want to play a squid? That'll be interesting. Let me bring up the character list. That's one thing that I forgot to do during my setup was to pull out the Google Keep note that has everybody's characters written on it. Sam White, tell me more about the squid. Cowboy said lag. Hold on. Let me check to make sure there's no weird settings going on. So I don't have my Wi-Fi on currently. I think I don't know which is better. I don't know if it's better for me to use data or if it's better for me to use Wi-Fi. So right now I have it set to data. Um, if the lag is like a problem, I can try to set it to Wi-Fi and see if that does any better. I feel like data would be more consistent. Let's see, then Kratos said much. We haven't talked about pen testing much. What about pen testing would you like to discuss, Kratos? Like just from like a general point of view, I'm pretty much down with talking about whatever. Do 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 do. Cowboy says he wants to be king. That's actually an interesting concept. I don't think anyone's tried to play a character where they had some kind of like political power yet. So I think that would be cool too. Let's see. Sam White said, "I just want to be a squid. That's it. No powers except he can breathe air and talk, and he has a top hat. And his name is Mr. Calamari." Okay, that's interesting. Kratos said, "So far everything is much better than last time." Oh, in terms of like the internet connection speed, or I guess the amount of lag. That's good. I'm glad that it's not terrible. Let's see, Mr. Calamari. Mr. Calamari is a squid that can breathe air and talk. Mr. Calamari wears a top hat. That's pretty much everything that you said about that character. Let's see. Kratos said, I would like to be in a more modern setting if possible. You can have kings in the modern day, and I guess talking squids in the modern day. A lot of people say medieval fantasy, but you can have fantasy whenever. you know? So I think we can do that. We can work something out. Sam White said King like Seven Deadly Sins King, and then Cowboy said no, the character's name is King. Okay, tell me more about King, Cowboy. What would you like King to be like? Oh, and I noticed that Kratos hasn't specified what character he would like to play. Keep in mind Kratos, and keep in mind everybody else that I've like been keeping note of everyone's characters. So if anyone wanted to play a character who they've already played before, is there are a lot of pre-written descriptions if you guys were ever down for that. Let's see. Kratos said, "I just want to have access to computers in the game." Oh, because Kratos last time really wanted to do something that had to do with like hacking. Okay, yeah, I understand, Kratos. I vibe with that. Let's see. I'm gonna make the turn order Jet, uh, Sam White, Cowboy, Kratos. I think that's in the order you guys came in on, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Cowboy said, a reminder, the king I have played him before. What was his actual name? I don't think you played a character named King before. I know you had Stepbro, you had Radati or Radoti or whatever. Oh shit, you did have a guy named King. King is a black god of magic, sex, war, water, fire, lust, wind, dark, and light. He is playful but dumb at the same time, and when he gets mad, he powers up. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do King. Do, dunk, do. So we're gonna have King in the game, uh, and we're gonna have Mr. Calamari. Who's Kratos going to be? Let's see. Kratos said, I'll create a new character. He said, one sec though, gotta take out the trash. Sam White said, can I have a cane? Yes, this is AI Dungeon 2. You can most certainly have a cane. Mr. Calamari has a cane. I noticed that you're like, I just want to be a squid that can talk and breathe air, has a top hat and a cane. But you haven't mentioned can like walk at any reasonable speed. Like I imagine you would just kind of crawl on the ground slowly. And a monocle? Sure. Mr. Calamari has a cane and a monocle. So it seems like we're gonna have some kind of modern setting with hacking and like talking animals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start making a prompt. You are in a world where animals can talk and cyber warfare is abundant. That's so weird. That's such an interesting combination of things. Okay, Sam White said, "No need to hack when I can be polite." That is that's fair. Cowboy said, "Can King be friends with Mr. Calamari?" You can just play that way. That doesn't have to be put into like the prompt or anything. Just you can try to be friends with him. That's totally fine. That's actually cool. A lot of times we don't try to all be friends with each other, but we could. We could just not fight if we wanted to. Sam White said, "Wait, just in case, a cane sword." Okay. Mr. Calamari has a cane sword and a monocle. So all I've really put in is that you're in a world where animals can talk and cyber warfare is abundant. I don't really know what else I would put in. I guess a world where animals can talk. There is a pantheon of gods that rule over the land, and cyber warfare is abundant. Because that will explain how Cowboy's character King can exist in this world. So we got talking animals, gods, and cyber warfare. I feel like that covers everybody's niche, but that's also only like one sentence. So I feel like we need more for the prompt. Ryan said, "Hi, are you dead? I don't think I'm dead. Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, I just wanted to let you guys know we're almost at 1,500 subscribers. Normally, I don't get excited for hitting a lot of the little milestones, but I guess I got hyped for 1,500 because I know Aiden was really hyped for hitting 500. And I guess I'm surprised that I'm about to hit 500 for the third time, I guess. If you like divide the math out. Let's see. So Kratos said that his character's name is going to be Tyler. Okay. Just using your real name. Tyler is an Elvish. Does Elvish need to be capitalized? Do you normally capitalize like races? Because when I said Mr. Calamari is a squid, I just put he's a squid. Tyler is an elf hacker. Okay, Tyler sometimes incorporates elf magic to aid his hacking skills to take down evil hackers within the world. Okay? So this is going to have Tyler, Mr. Calamari, King, whoever my character is going to be. Let's see. Sam White said, what if we just say we're going to the gas station to get snacks and let the computer do the rest? And then Kratos said, add an evil tech corporation. Oh gosh. Okay, I can do that. You and your friends are hanging out at your favorite gas station. An evil tech corporation is trying to hack into the gas station in an attempt to take control of it and replace it with a boring office building. You and your friends want to save the gas station from the evil corporation. Okay, what do you guys think about that? So we got like an evil tech company trying to take over our gas station hangout. Let's see, Ryan said, what if it is all a deception by a demon? And then he said, squid? Sam White said, nope, just a squid and a polite one at that. Let's see, Kratos said, oh, and the tech corporation is polluting the water. I think we don't have to have the tech corporation pollute the water to get Mr. Calamari involved. I think Mr. Calamari is a squid, but we already established that there's a world of talking animals. So I think he can just exist and have a problem with the gas station being attacked without the tech corporation also polluting. I mean, they can, I just don't think it adds anything, if that makes sense. Ryan said, normal tech corporations are evil though. Seems redundant. Sam White said, works for me, I just want my snacks. Okay. You and your friends are enjoying your snacks when suddenly, and then I hit enter. So let's see how this particular campaign goes. I also need to make sure to add everybody's character descriptions. I've written them all down. Now I need to use /remember to actually put them in the game. So I guess that's what I'll prepare now. So I'm going to start with Tyler. Then I'm going to use Mr. Calamari. Then I'm going to add King. Also, Ryan, do you want to play? Bump, bum, bump, bump. Tequila. Okay, Tyler, Mr. Calamari, and then I'll add King. And then Ryan said, sure, I'll play. Okay, Ryan. Do you want any context about the world that we're in? Or do you just want to make up a character and throw them into the riffraff? Also, Ryan, I'm going to proactively add you to the bottom of the queue, giving you plenty of time to be able to figure out what you want to do. Let's see. So let me read what we have so far. You were in a world where animals can talk. There is a pantheon of gods that rule over the land, and cyber warfare is abundant. You and your friends are hanging out at your favorite gas station. An evil tech corporation is trying to hack into the gas station in an attempt to take control of it and replace it with a boring office building. You and your friends want to save the gas station from the evil corporation. You and your friends are enjoying your snacks when suddenly you hear a loud noise. It sounds like a bomb went off, but then again, maybe it was just one of those mutant rats running around. As you look up, you see the truck driving towards the gas station. This sounds like a regular show episode, now that I say it out loud. So, apparently, there's a truck driving towards the gas station. Also, they established that there are mutant rats, so maybe the talking animals are mutants. Sam White said, "Can the top hat have a feather?" Sure, I feel like that's mainly an aesthetic thing. I don't think that has to be specified. Ryan said, "I'll be an anarchist revolutionary trying to free humanity from capitalism and states named Nick." Okay, I will add you to the character list and I will add you to the game. Let's see, is an anarchist revolutionary trying to free humanity from capitalism. Nope. And states. He's trying to take my full name. I won't let you take my full name on it. But you can be Nick. I'm fine with you being Nick. Tequila. Okay, cool. You've been added to the story, Ryan. Okay, so there's a truck driving towards the gas station right now. Um, is it like about to crash into the gas station? I guess I'm gonna just yell at the truck and ask it to stop. Because I don't want it to run over my favorite gas station. Ryan said, "Nick, Batman's Dick, Benson." That has an odd ring to it because Nick and Dick rhyme. So here's where the game continued. "Hey, stop right now," you shout at the truck. "We don't know what's going on. We need to get out of here." The truck doesn't listen and keeps speeding up. Oh shit. Okay, so the truck is legitimately on a collision course with the gas station. "Yo, Sam White, you're up. Mr. Calamari, the talking squid with a cane sword and a monocle. There's a truck speeding right toward our favorite gas station. What do we do?" I tried yelling at it. Wasn't productive. Dude. This is going to be interesting for sure. Oh, also, the new weekly update for AI Dungeon 2 came out today. The AI Dungeon 2 team now has a lot of like professional software engineers on the team, and the creators hinted at wanting to not only expand AI Dungeon 2 with like a new user interface and everything like that. Uh, well, at the very least, they hired a user interface designer, but he also mentioned that they may try to make more games in the future, like more than just AI Dungeon 2, using similar technology. Sam White said, "Can I stop it with one tentacle and say, 'The man said stop'? I'll say that you attempt to. I'm going to introduce you as your friend, Mr. Calamari, tries to stop the truck using one of his tentacles." And I guess I'm also going to have you say, your friend Mr. Calamari. Let me space it out. Says, "The man said stop. The man said stop." Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Sam White said, "Then can it be four?" Can what be four? What's the four thing? Ryan said, "The USA has banned over a quarter of Africans from entering the USA." Ryan with his political stuff. Here's where the game continued. Mr. Calamari yells at the truck and attempts to use his tentacle to slow it down. The truck continues to speed up and eventually hits Mr. Calamari, sending him flying into the road. Aw, shit. Um, Sam White, what did you mean before when you asked, then can it be four? Cause you threw me with that. Um, but yeah, it seems like Mr. Calamari has been hit by the truck. It didn't say that you died, but you did get hit by a speeding truck. And it sounds like the truck is still coming towards the gas station. Next up would be, oh, four tentacles. I think the game just automatically would give you however many tentacles a squid has, which I don't know how many a squid has. Um, oh, but it would now be your boy Cowboy's turn. So I'd probably Google how many tentacles squid has. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always just choose to only use four if you want. Cowboy's gonna punch the truck. Cowboy is a god, so I guess that isn't that weird. Your friend King punches the truck. Okay, let's see what happens. I like that we're all working together to defeat a common enemy. That common enemy being a truck. Your friend King punches the truck, causing it to spin out of control and crash into a tree. The truck skids across the ground before stopping completely. After this incident, everyone seems to be fine for a while until they start getting strange dreams about monsters attacking them. Oh, that's weird. Sam White said, "I think it's eight, but I need at least three to move and one for my cane." Okay, then I mean eight should be plenty then. So Cowboy was able to stop the truck by punching it, which makes sense. I mean, he is a god. So next up would be Kratos. Kratos were chilling at a gas station, eating snacks, when suddenly a truck speeds in, hits Mr. Calamari. Someone needs to check on Mr. Calamari, actually. Um, well, actually, the game said everyone seems to be fine. So I think Mr. Calamari is also fine. So we're all chilling, eating snacks. A truck comes in. Mr. Calamari gets hit by a truck, but he's fine. King punches the truck, which causes it to skid away from the gas station. But now we're all having strange dreams about monsters. Kratos said, "Is the truck still moving?" It is not. The game actually specifically says your friend King punches the truck, causing it to spin out of control and crash into a tree. The truck skids across the ground before stopping completely. So the truck is fully stopped. So there's no threat of a truck anymore. And then Kratos said, "Oh, never mind." So it seems like the current conflict that we're having in the story is that we're all being plagued by strange dreams about monsters attacking us. So we've already gotten past the truck dilemma. Now it seems like a weird hallucination thing is happening. Like we're all imagining monsters attacking us involuntarily. Sam White said, "Don't worry about me, to be honest. I think I would survive, by the way. I forgot octopus was the huge one." True, squid is small. Squid is not very big. Um, but you did survive. The game straight up said, after this incident, everyone seems to be fine for a while until they start getting strange dreams about monsters attacking them. So you're fine. You got hit by a truck, but you didn't die. So you're good. And it says you're fine, so I don't think you're injured or anything. The truck more or less knocked you aside. This is actually a really cool adventure. It really reminds me of regular show so far. Sam White said, "That's why I thought I could stop it." Oh, because you thought you were like a bigger animal than you were. That actually is quite interesting. I didn't think about that until you explained it further. I'm not sure if an octopus would be able to either. Maybe if you were like a giant squid or like a kraken or something. Or even if you just had powers other than just being able to talk, you probably could. Right now, it's your boy Kratos' turn. Cowboy said, "I love that show. I recently watched a video essay about regular show, and I finally learned how like that show went." Let's see. Spooker said, "Honestly, This is one of the most interesting channels I've found in a long time. Thank you for the compliment, Spooker. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, would you like to join us for some AI Dungeon 2? AI Dungeon 2. Kratos has posted his action. So I'm going to grab that. Kratos has decided not to be a part of the friend group that's just chilling at the gas station. So he says, Tyler exits a nearby cafe and goes up to the truck. Tyler uses magic and his knowledge of computers to attempt to figure out if anyone intentionally caused the truck to drive towards the gas station. Fascinating. We'll hit enter and see what happens. Sam White said, yeah, like the huge ones in the deep sea. Yeah, I think if you had been a Kraken, you probably could have stopped that truck no problem. Let's see. So the game said you exit the cafe and go up to the truck. You try to find out who did this by looking through all of their files. So for some reason, it didn't like the introduction of Tyler. It tried to make my character do it. So what I'm going to do is use slash revert real quick, and then I'm going to add some kind of transitionary statement. So I'm going to say like, meanwhile, at a nearby cafe, like something like that, in order to help transition to that scene. There we go. So now we have a little extra bit. Kratos said, with the lore of my character, it wouldn't make sense for him to join you guys. It would make more sense for him to investigate. Well, I thought you were going to just be one of the members of the friend group in the first place. Like, I thought you were just going to be also at the gas station chilling. Mr. Calamari's chilling. King's chilling. One of them's a talking squid and one of them's a god. I think a magic hacker fits right in. Let's see. So the game says, you watch as Tyler enters a computer room and begins to type something. Suddenly, you feel a sharp pain go through your body. You scream out in pain as you fall backwards onto the floor of the computer room. So I think we got very close. We got very close to what we wanted, but not quite, because it put you in a computer room. Instead of just being next to the truck. I'm going to slash revert that action and try again. I feel like we got really close to what we wanted. Flameboy Plays says, hello. Yo, Flameboy, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, would you like to join us in this game of AI Dungeon 2? We're playing it multiplayer. This game, AI Dungeon 2. Of AI Dungeon 2. Let's see. So where are we at? Kratos said almost. He said, I love the events, just not the location. Agreed. Tyler enters a nearby cafe and sees several people sitting inside. He walks up to them and asks, are you all okay? One woman replies, yeah, I'm fine, but who are you? I'm Tyler, he says. So, this one was kind of weird. It made you enter the cafe even though you were trying to exit the cafe. I think this is another instance where we'll use slash revert in order to undo that action and try something else. Kratos said, that's like the opposite of what I said. True, it is indeed like the opposite of what you said. Well, the opposite would have been more complicated, actually, but true, it's not what you intended. Tyler enters a nearby cafe and looks around. It still wants you to go in a cafe. He sees several people sitting inside, some reading books or watching TV, while others are playing video games. Tyler notices a large computer monitor mounted on the wall and walks over to it. A woman sits behind her, typing away at her keyboard. Again, not what we want. It really wants Tyler to go inside of the cafe. So I'm going to say, meanwhile, outside of a nearby cafe. I'm going to specify that it's going to happen outside of the cafe, not in the cafe. Maybe we shouldn't have specified the cafe. Maybe we should have just said Tyler approaches the truck. Uh, let's see. Cowboy said, so Tyler don't want to be friends, I guess. We're enemies. Ooh. Then Kratos said, okay, let me change my action. Okay, how would you like to change it? And then Sam White said, can he just inspect it? That's what he could have done. I think he was trying to add a little bit of flavor by being like he leaves the cafe. Here's what the game said this time around. Meanwhile, in the cafe, Tyler enters and sees the truck still crashed into a tree. He walks inside and notices that some of the windows have been broken out. A few people are screaming and running away from the scene. So that was weird. It's still not quite what we want. So, Kratos, do you know what you'd like to do instead? Do you want to do the same thing, but we just say that you don't exit a nearby cafe? Because I think that's the thing that's getting it. It's like, who's Tyler and why are they exiting a cafe? I could literally change your action to just Tyler goes up to the truck, and then Tyler uses magic and his knowledge of computers, blah, 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 blah. We can try that if you want. That way you do the same thing, you just don't exit a cafe. Tyler goes up to the truck. Tyler uses magic and his knowledge of computers to attempt to figure out if anyone intentionally caused the truck to drive towards the gas station. Ah, fuck. This time the game took it in the wrong way. So the game says when you wake up, you find yourself back in your room at school. So the game like retconned everything and made it like a dream. Let me slash revert and we're gonna try it again. I think the game gets shook whenever you say a character did an action, but you don't specify what's going on. Okay, here we go. I think the game got it now. Tyler looks through the window of the truck and sees no one in sight. He quickly checks all the doors and windows to make sure nobody tried to escape or tried to sabotage his work. After checking everything, he sighs and tells you, I think I figured it out. Why does he sigh and then go, I think I know what happened? So it sounds like nobody was in the truck. So I imagine Kratos is about to tell us that the truck was like being controlled remotely by the evil corporation. This is actually, I think, what Tyler wanted to do. I think this is what Kratos wanted his action to be. So I think we got it to work now. Cowboy said, I'm gonna rob Tyler and beat his ass. Um, but Kratos, what do you think of that? I think we got it to just work. Also, it would be Ryan's turn if Kratos is cool with that, because it seems like we just got the action that we wanted. Do 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 do. What? So right now, it seems like, oh great, Ryan's gonna try to take it in a really weird direction. So Kratos said, yeah, that's fine. I like that Ryan said Nick is not chill. Nick attempts to destroy capitalism and free humanity from that great oppression. It's another like tangent thing where it's gonna be not directly connected to what is going on. Also, it didn't let me paste it, so I'm going to have to type that out manually. I liked your use of exclamation points, Ryan. Okay. Uh, Cowboy said, then I'm gonna beat Nick's ass too. He can catch these hands. It's like Cowboy's saying anybody who's not in the main party, he's just gonna fight. So, Ryan, let me know if this action is appropriate for what you said. But the game replied, Nick begins to scream and curse at the sky. Fucking shit! Fuck you all! He screams. Is that what you wanted to do, Ryan? Is that is that like what you were going for? do. Beth said, "Can you tell me how the hangout tonight went?" I actually mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. So if you want to jump to the beginning of the stream, you'll be able to see that information there. Also, good to see you, Beth. Do you want to play AI Dungeon 2 with us? Then Ryan said, sure, that's fine. Okay, so that means it's my turn. Let's see. You try to resist. Well, I'm trying to. Maybe I can ignore the strange dreams about the monsters. Maybe I can just try to not care about that. I'm gonna say, listen to Tyler's explanation of what happened involving the truck. Ryan asked if I overthrew capitalism at the hangout. You listen carefully to Tyler's story. So my friend Mr. Calamari accidentally hit me with his car, he explains. What? I don't know if that's actually a bad response or not. The game could legitimately be like Tyler sees Mr. Calamari got hit with a truck and he sees that still doesn't make sense. I think that does need to be reverted. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see, Beth said, I love you. I love you too, Beth. Cowboy said, bro, shut the fuck up. And then Kratos said, wait, what? And then Ryan said, yeah, bro. Let me slash revert that and try again. So I'm going to listen to Tyler's explanation of what happened involving the truck. I like that it tried to put Mr. Calamari in it. You listen carefully to Tyler's story. He explains that Mr. Calamari used his magic to slow the truck down so it would hit him instead of the truck driver. This accident made Mr. and then it didn't finish. I like the concept of Tyler going, Mr. Calamari using his tentacle was a magic way to slow the truck down. But it hit him instead of the driver. How did the truck hit the driver? I'm gonna slash revert, but that was kind of fun. Not gonna lie, I kind of liked what it's doing. It wants to involve Mr. Calamari in its response for some reason. You sit back and listen to Tyler's story. You watch as how he explains how the truck crashed into the gas station, killing Mr. Calamari and injuring some of your other friends. So did you do anything, you ask? No, Tyler replies. So it crashed into the gas station, killing Mr. Calamari and injuring some of your other friends. Earlier, the game said everybody was fine. How did I not get hurt if it crashed into the gas station? Is Mr. Calamari dead? I actually don't know if that's a bad response or not. Because that could just be the game's way of revealing that Mr. Calamari did die. And I guess it said everyone seemed fine. That doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, I guess you can be hurt but be fine. But Mr. Calamari died. It may be a contradiction. I actually don't know how I feel about that. Kratos said, my idea is that the evil corporation drove the truck remotely as their first attack against the gas industry. And then Kratos said, the game lied. And then Kratos said, seemed. Well, you don't say seemed in your thing. Oh, wait, fuck. He's specifying that earlier the game said that everyone seemed to be fine. Oh, no. Mr. Calamari might actually be dead. I guess that's not an inconsistency. It's just we're learning new information. Well, that sucks. Also, it's interesting that Kratos' thing is something that you could just tell by like eyes. Cowboy said, Mr. Calamari's fine, I'll just bring him back. Oh, that's right. Because Cowboy's a god. He probably can just bring Mr. Calamari back to life. Let's see. Beth said, would you be comfortable answering my Facebook message over here? You'd have to read the message to understand. Beth, I'll probably just answer your message during our talk time, which is going to come up at 10. I just feel like your message is probably very unrelated to AI Dungeon 2. You know what I mean? Sam White said, oof, but whatever. No worries, Sam White. It's actually your turn right now. Um, you could do a turn where you're like a ghost, if you want. AI Dungeon 2 doesn't give a fuck. You could resurrect, but that would kind of be random. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I mean, AI Dungeon 2 is a game where you can do whatever. So it is now your turn, Sam White. You're Mr. Calamari. You got hit by a truck, and it seems like you're dead. Let's see. Kratos said, I honestly like this action, though, because it still allows me to reveal the corporation involvement. That is true. Beth said, it is something I am concerned about and want to talk through. Do you think the AI Dungeon 2 stream is the best situation for talking through whatever the concern is? Well, yeah, especially now that I see your message, I feel like it's something that definitely can be saved for later. It's not a thing that's like, oh, we gotta do it right now. You know what I mean? So we already have like a talk time thing planned for 10. We can just talk about it then. Cowboy said, Sam, you owe me a turn. Sam said, okay, Mr. Ghost Mari continues to eat snacks. Ghost Mari. What a name. Let's see. The ghost of your friend, Mr. Calamari, continues to eat snacks by the now destroyed gas station. Let's see. Cowboy said, you owe me a turn if I bring you back to life. Beth said, I don't want to waste the whole hour talking about it. Maybe before slash after you eat. I don't think it would be a whole hour thing. I just don't think it's relevant for the stream. Here's what the AI said in response to Sam White's action. Suddenly, the ghost of Mr. Calamari appears from the wreckage and begins eating snacks. He eats several of them while screaming at you and others to leave him alone. I just imagine you see your dead squid friend with a top hat and like a broken monocle and like a cane sword or whatever. You see his ghost rise from his body and just start like screaming. Imagine the screams of a squid. I don't even know what that would sound like. Just fucking like reaching for bags of Cheetos and shit. That's a that is a fascinating concept. Sam White said, sure, okay. And then Beth said, I am relieved. Sorry about that. No problem. So next up is your boy Cowboy. So Cowboy, the ghost of Mr. Calamari is screaming and eating snacks. This is really crazy. This is definitely like regular show. Now we have like our high five ghost equivalent. Let's see. Kratos said, that would be an interesting sight for sure. Guts said, and then Guts shows up and kills everything. Yo, Guts, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you like to talk about on the stream? And would you like to join us in this game of AI Dungeon 2? Ayo. Yeah. Cowboy said, bring back Mr. Calamari from the dead. Okay, so Cowboy legit is going to do that. Okay. Your friend King uses his divine powers to resurrect. I keep spelling resurrect incorrectly. Resurrect Mr. Calamari. It's always the number of S's versus number of R's whenever I misspell resurrect. Let's see. Beth said, how is everyone tonight? I'm doing well. Kratos said, also, hey Beth, how are you? Beth said, I'm good, a little stressed, but I'll get through it. Beth said, I got an exam Wednesday on top of other stuff that I don't want to discuss on the stream. Well, I wish you the best of luck with your exam. Check it out. Kratos said, of course you'll get through it. I've not an ounce of doubt about that. That was a cool phrasing. I've heard people say similar things, but not with the same words. Okay, so here's the response to Cowboy's action. King grabs a nearby rock and throws it at the ghost. The rock breaks the spirit's neck, which causes him to fall backwards into the gas station. King then runs outside and shouts at you to go inside and help him kill Mr. Calamari's corpse. That is actually the opposite of what he was trying to do. We're gonna slash revert that. He threw a rock and he broke the spirit's neck. I think the thing that makes that crazy is that squids don't have necks. I don't. It's even more bizarre. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna slash revert. Have you do that same option. Well, action. Blah, blah. King approaches Mr. Calamari and puts his hand on his head. It's okay, my friend, King says. He'll be all right. Mr. Calamari slowly opens his eyes and smiles at King, who nods in return. Hey, that time you did exactly what you wanted to do. That's pretty dope. Next up is your boy Kratos. Beth said, thank you. And then she said, petting my thick cat is helpful always. So, Kratos, it is now your time, your turn in AI Dungeon 2. This session has been like action packed. Like we're playing with like 5 people, but I feel like everyone's getting to complete their actions and the story has an interesting pace and we're not fighting each other, we're all working together. Like shit's been going well. Godzilla said, "Suddenly, from the depths of the underworld comes Mortis Deus." Yo, Godzilla, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you like to talk about on the stream? Also, would you like to join us and play some AI Dungeon 2? Some AI Dungeon 2. Beth said, "What if my thick cat had toxic farts?" To which then Godzilla said, "Ha ha." Then Cowboy said, "Fuck Mortis Deus." And then Godzilla said, "Yes. What's the prompt?" So the prompt is fairly short. You're in a world where animals can talk, there is a pantheon of gods that rule over the land, and cyber warfare is abundant. You and your friends are hanging out at your favorite gas station. An evil tech corporation is trying to hack into the gas station in an attempt to take control of it and replace it with a boring office building. You and your friends want to save the gas station from the evil corporation. The main things that you've missed is that the gas station was blown up. There was a truck that was driven directly into it. And right now, for the most part, we're just all chilling eating snacks. And that's really the main stuff you need to know. There's some stuff about one of us being a squid, and another one being a god, and another one being a magic hacker. But for the most part, it's just like your average regular show episode. You know what I mean? Let's see. Sam White said, "What about Mr. Ghost Mari? You already went, remember? You became a ghost and you ate snacks. And then Cowboy on his turn brought you back to life." Cowboy said, "For my next turn, I will fuck up Mortis Deus." To which then Godzilla said, "Jesus Christ." Beth said, "So if I could play, I could be a talking thick cat that has toxic farts." Well, it sounds like you don't have time to play. But if you did have time to play, yes, you could have done that. Let's see. Godzilla said, "I'm going to play as the Oxodal." And then he said, "Actually, no." Excuse me, in all caps. So I'm going to add Godzilla to the turn order. Looks like Kratos has his turn. So I'm going to copy and paste that into here. Tyler finishes hacking the truck's computer and walks up to you. Tyler tells you it was the evil corporation, insert name here. I'm just gonna erase the part where you said insert name here. I'm just gonna say it was the evil corporation. The AI will know what that means. They hacked the truck and drove it towards the gas station remotely. Okay, yeah. That seems pretty fresh. I'll post that in. Sam White said, "I know, but he never left." Yeah, nobody said that Ghost Mari left. You're still there. Oh, wait. You're talking about your spirit? I mean, you came back to life. I imagine you're not the ghost and also yourself. Like, I imagine your spirit went back in your body. Went back into your body. Let's see. Godzilla said, "I'm going to be a reptilian alien dog that's wolf sounds like a meow, who likes snacks. Attacking it is animal abuse, and his name is Dog, spelt with a G." I mean, these creative characters, there's nowhere else like it. So you'll find stuff like this. Okay, so Dog, spelled with a G, is a reptilian alien dog. Also, how do I spell reptilian? With less L's, put too many L's in. Is a reptilian alien dog that sounds like a cat. Let's see. Oh, and likes snacks. Well, I should probably say, is a reptilian alien dog that likes snacks and sounds like a cat. That would probably be a little bit simpler. Well, better phrasing, at least for the AI, I think. Do. So now I'm going to use slash remember. Oh wait, before I use slash remember, I didn't read how the AI reacted to what Kratos said. What? What are you talking about? How did they do that? To which then Kratos says, "They used a remote controlled truck to cause the accident." Okay, that sounds in line with what Kratos wanted. I just wanted to make sure before I added the slash remember. Let's see. Sam White said, "Yeah, but I want to know what the computer thinks." Fair. Dash Dash said, "Which version are you playing?" We're playing the web browser version. Right now we're doing a multiplayer session where we're all playing together. Dash Dash, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, would you like to join us as we play some AI Dungeon 2? Some AI Dungeon 2. Let's see, Godzilla said, wait. Cowboy said, make dog my pet. Then Godzilla said, dog is spelled with a G. Then he said, dog is spelled with a G. And then he said, it has a H in it. I spelled it with an H. I put the H in it. I think you'd still pronounce it dog. Would it be dog? Let's see. Kratos said, hey, there we go. Yo, now it's Ryan's turn. Uh, Ryan, Kratos has just revealed that the truck that crashed into the gas station was remotely controlled by an evil corporation. Your whole character is that you're an anarchist revolutionary who's trying to free humanity from capitalism and states. So I imagine you're going to be in an uproar when you hear about the evil corporation and their attempts to take down the gas station. What, Ryan, will you do? In AI Dungeon 2. Hey, let's see where we at. So Godzilla said, it is still dog. 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 How you say it like dog? Dog. I like that you just keep saying dog. But it is now Ryan's turn. Cowboy said, can I make dog my pet at Lizard Slur? Kratos said, why a gas station though? The reason why it was a gas station is because I think Sam White said a gas station would be where we'd meet up at. Ryan has some big goals. He's immediately just gonna try to destroy the corporation. He's going right to the point. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. Godzilla said, no, dog is a stray dog. And then Cowboy said, kill dog. Then Godzilla said, no animal abuse, that's illegal. Especially in a world where animals can talk, I imagine that's not cool. Sam White said, to be honest, snacks are better from the gas station. So here's how the AI responds to Ryan's message. You look around and see no one else around. Suddenly, Nick steps forward with a gun in his hands. He points the gun at you and says, do you know why we're here? Because we've been sent by our God to kill all those who would harm humanity. Yo, what the fuck? So the game was like everybody else disappears. Ryan's character comes up to you with a gun and then starts talking about like how a God sent us to kill all those who would harm humanity. The fuck's happening? Ryan, is this what you wanted? I technically still want to revert it because it affected everybody else. It made everybody else disappear, which I don't think is right. So I think I'm still going to revert it regardless. But that was an interesting turn of events for sure. Let's see, Cowboy said, not to a god. Godzilla said, Jesus Christ. Dash Dash said, can't really play right now. Just wanted to pop in, say hi. You're the only person doing this much helpful AI dungeon content. Thank you kindly, Dash Dash. I appreciate the compliment, and I hope that in the future you'll be able to stop by and play with us. Actually, we're going to be doing some more AI Dungeon 2 tonight at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let's see, Cowboy said, kill Nick, kill Nick, kill Nick. And then Godzilla said, suddenly, dog. And then Ryan said, do it. Yeah, so I'm going to slash revert. We're going to try that again. I do think that was a very dramatic twist, what it tried to make Ryan do. Nick rushes over to the truck and throws a large rock at the building. It explodes, destroying it instantly. What the fuck? Why'd you run to the truck first? He runs over to the truck and throws a large rock. Imagine if you had thrown the truck. That's amazing, you say. How'd you know that would work? And then it says, because I'm a hacker, Nick exclaims with pride. Only in AI Dungeon 2. Okay. Godzilla said there's a story, but dog don't care. Dog just wants to eat snack. Dash Dash said, what kind of rock? Kratos said, wait, what? And then Cowboy said, Fuck Nick Ryan. And Cowboy said, kill Nick. Woo! That felt good. That was a good laugh. Well, we beat the corporation at the very least. Godzilla, it's your move, because I think that's what Ryan wanted to do. Yeah, Ryan said, get wrecked, corporation. Ryan is clearly extremely powerful. Ryan didn't even put powers in his description. The game's like he can just throw big ass rocks. That or it's a small corporation. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. Godzilla's gonna have his character dog appear and eat snacks. Wow. This is quite the adventure. Dog suddenly appears behind you and grabs a handful of snacks. He then runs off. Fair. Godzilla said, meow. Then Dash Dash said, are they Scooby snacks? To which Godzilla said, sure. It's whatever. I guess it's my turn. Ryan said, or a powerful small rock. I'm gonna high five Ryan's character. Or at least try to. Kratos said, AI Dungeon 2 be like, let's let this character effortlessly defeat the enemy that had that this other character mentioned in the first place. Yeah. Ryan said, like a bomb. I think there's a spell in D&D that lets you enchant normal rocks to turn them into magic weapons. I like to think that's what Ryan did. Dash Dash said maybe it was the Philosopher's Stone. Damn, it actually does make the rock sound like it could be incredibly powerful. Like either Ryan's really powerful, the rock's really powerful, the corporation's really weak, or like multiples of those things. You walk over to Nick and high five him. Well done, my friend, you say. Thanks, Nick responds with a smile. Okay, it's now Sam White's turn. What do you want to do? Godzilla said the story's going downhill. It's going to hell, but it's great. I mean, I don't think the story's going downhill. I do think Ryan was able to dispatch the evil corporation with ease, with the greatest of ease. But we still have a world full of talking animals, gods, and cyber warfare. We took down one evil corporation and like a whole world of cyber war, talking animals, and gods. Like, there's definitely more adventure out there. Kratos said, obviously, he just threw Dwayne Johnson. The imagery of Ryan throwing Dwayne Johnson into like a corporation building and like blowing it up sounds like something you'd see in like Jumanji 3 or in like the next Fast and the Furious movie. Man, we only have like a few minutes left. Dash Dash says, turns out the rock caused a spark when it hit the concrete, and the truck had an oil leak that caught, and he didn't actually know that would happen. That actually would be cool. That would be an interesting explanation for how such a small thing could have such a great effect. Sam White said, sorry, Wi Fi went out. What happened? Oh, well, it's currently your turn, Sam White. I gave your boy Ryan a high five because he destroyed the evil corporation. Also, Godzilla's character, Dog, the alien dog, came and he ate some snacks. You haven't missed much other than the evil corporation being defeated by a rock, because Ryan threw a rock at it. But it is your turn, Sam White. What would you like to do? Kratos said Hobbs and Shaw 2, cyber warfare with talking animals. Everything else, though, is normal for Fast and Furious. Pantheon of gods, whatever. Let's see. Godzilla said through the rock. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'd love it if someone like with a guitar could do like a theme song for AI Dungeon 2 that hits those same notes. Like ding 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 ding. Sam White said, okay then, I grab some snacks, put them in my hat, and start to walk to my house. Okay, Mr. Calamari grabs some snacks, puts them in his hat, and walks home. I've heard that the game understands and better than commas, so I'm going to say Mr. Calamari grabs some snacks and puts them in his hat and walks home. Let's see. Unreal World said, "Ouchie, yo, Unreal World, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? I would invite you to jump into this AI Dungeon 2 session, but it's going to end in literally a few seconds. Cowboy said, fight Nick. Dash Dash said he threw a rock. There are multiple Dwayne Johnsons in this world. Godzilla said, eat world. Kratos said it actually makes sense since the big bad guy in Hobbs and Shaw is a big tech company that's trying to evolve the human race via cyber implants. It actually does seem to make sense for Hobbs and Shaw. Real quick, I'm going to read the last action and then I'm going to end the stream. But don't worry, we are going to do another AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer stream tonight at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so definitely stay tuned for that. Anyways, here's what the last action is. Mr. Calamari appears and picks up some snacks before walking away. Wow, that was really cool, you say. I think we should go meet this guy. Yeah, let's go, Tyler says. So, the last response was a little fucked because it acted like Mr. Calamari wasn't there the whole time, but whatever. I feel like we had a fun adventure, and I'm definitely excited for our next adventure at 11 p.m. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace, guys, and peace. I'll see you guys at 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the next AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer stream. Chicka.